How to improve yourself? This is a very important topic because you need to know what is the impact of that. Before we get into the how part of it, let's see why one should even bother about improving yourself. Why you should be bothering about improving yourself. That is the basic question. If you understand that part, and if that gets into your mind deeply, correctly, then how is a matter of procedural issue which you can practice it over a period of time. So what will happen? The very simple answer, if you don't even bother to improve yourself, what will happen is that you will pay for it. The pay in this context, it could be giving you a pain later, or you may be missing something, and it can be anything which you wanted to have but you will not have. That is what it means by paying. So if you don't organize yourself properly, then you will pay for it. You are going to face the music at a later time. That's what it means. Then how do you go about getting your act together? How do you improve? How will you do that? There are simple ways people suggest this way, and I too tend to agree in that sense. Look around for something which or that bothers you, and on a day-to-day basis, and see if you can fix it. See, for example, you are in a working desk and you have so many papers around, or so many things around your laptop or computer, or if you are a student studying on your table, and you have so many books and notebooks on the table with a pen and pencil all over the place, for example, or slightly at a higher level, if you want to do that, probably your studying room or your office room in your home, for example. Okay, people have a home office. So what will happen is that if you don't organize your home office properly, which means that you will have a lot of noises, a lot of shady things coming up on your video when you are discussing with others, and it won't give you the professional look what you are expecting for. So it will create problems for you. So look around for something which you can solve, and it has to be regular. It is not that on one day you fix your office room and you leave it and it is going to be staying there forever. No. Or if you are going to keep books on your table which you need to keep things, for example, even it can be a kitchen where you can keep the things in the order regularly, keep it tight, neat and clean. Okay, that can be an option for someone who is interested in cooking part. But where you can start, that is the question. The simple answer to that question is very simple. Start where you can start. That is the simplest answer to where you can start. So basically, you start from things which you know and which you are going to do that repeatedly. So fix the things that repeat every day, as we have been discussing about. So once you pick up the things, you start fixing it regularly, like cleaning your desk. Then what happens is that again gets into your practice, and it gives you that benefit. So here, once you get into that routine, what happens is that your mind and your emotions internally, what is running in you is your emotions. They tend to converge at a point, and till the time you may be thinking that no, this is hard to do, and why I am doing all these things, etc. Your emotions may be telling you something else, whereas your mind may be wanting to get you the act to be done. So these two are divergent in nature. So once you start doing it, at some point in time, may not be on the first day, over a period of time, shorter the better, of course, your mind and your emotions get converged and act together. And once that happens, you can start extending this activity to some other activity which is of interest to you. Okay, and that again, in turn will help you in fixing the things, part of the broader extent what you are going to do that. Once you do all that, what happens is that psychologically mind shuts off, and your body starts picking it up, and it starts doing things continuously. Like, when you start your work, probably you will start with a prayer and do that. Or when you come to office, you clean the desk, whatever things are there, you keep things in order, and you keep the files in such a way that the important ones or the priority ones which require your attention immediately, or in whatever way, you will start organizing. So once you get into that mode, after that your mind doesn't need to work. Psychologically, your body will start doing those things automatically and consistently. That is the one which is going to give you a sustenance on your self improvement. So here you need to be slightly careful. You should not pick up things which is not in your merit of things. For example, you are going to office, then you don't need to try to do things, how to learn a racket, for example. So that is completely out of your domain of competence. So whatever is your domain of competence, which you have chosen as part of your career or goal, that is where you need to stay focused on and stay within your domain of competence, and see what you are aiming at. That is very, very important. We discussed about a Lord Krishna's story on Arjuna, as described in Mahabharata, that what he can see. When he was asked to aim at a parrot, when everybody was seeing that, they could see the tree, they could see the leaves where the parrot is sitting, whereas Arjuna was able to see the eye, or eye of the parrot. So that is the aim. So you should see only what you are aiming at. You should not see all other things. We have been discussing about distractions, so all other things are distractions. And if you are able to see what you are aiming at, then that is where your improvement has set in yourself. So with that note, you need to be also slightly careful, in terms of what you are aiming at. That your aim determines the way the world manifests at you. Okay, and so if you are looking at in a positive sense, you are aiming at, this is of course a philosophical thing, and there is a science behind that. The intention of this video is not about that, but just take it for now, that the way you think is the way the world is going to, or the universe is going to reciprocate for you. But don't think that all your pains are because of that. But at the same time, on a positive note, if you start aiming at things clearly in a positive way, you will start seeing the right actions that is meant for you. With that note, I hope you will get an idea about how to improve things for yourself, and see you in the next video. This is Gokul for Business Doctor. Cheers, bye.